grab your wine and let's chat, ladies.
Hello, besties. Welcome back.
Hi guys, welcome back to the podcast.
We are so happy that you guys are here like always. We just want to say thank you again for always tuning in with us. And before we get into the topic today, we need to catch up.
We have to catch up just like every week. Destiny Boo or
Yes,
Destiny
yes.
Blank. How was your weekend?
It was good. I can't complain. I feel like my May has been very busy already. Like I've been going back and forth to Louisiana every
Yeah,
weekend, and it's been a great thing, don't get me wrong, but it's just really time consuming. And once I come back on a Monday, it's like, or I came back on this Monday, so it's very like
yeah,
tiring. Even when I come back on Sundays, though, it's like if we don't leave early enough, it's like my Monday drags on. But nonetheless, it's been good to see my family and friends as always. How
yeah.
was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty standard, I guess. Like I worked all weekend, so I
Mm.
literally was going to work and going home, and I literally stayed inside all weekend. I didn't go to the gym this weekend, so I feel sluggish today. I'm gonna try to get a session in tonight,
Uh huh.
but it was kind of hard. That was my first shift, I guess, from nights to days, and I'm still trying to like readjust to that. So like, no matter what I did this weekend, I still was tired.
I was just
Like,
like to ask, how do you like being back on shift?
I mean, I like being having like today I'm off,
Uh
right?
huh. Right.
Tomorrow I'm off. I like having days off throughout the week, but I do miss shift days. Like I'm
Gotcha.
not a
Yeah.
fan of the nights because it does make me sluggish. Because I feel like you never get used to it. Like because that's not normal for you to constantly keep swapping your sleep
Hmm.
patterns. But yeah, like this weekend was just I don't know. It felt short though. Like you said, like May literally in a blink of an eye. I feel like May is over. Like, and it's crazy because like this past weekend everyone was graduating and just
Yeah.
kind of like put in like, dang, May really was. May 1st was yesterday.
Yes. Yes.
And now it's like it's about to be June.
Yes. I feel like I have.
Yeah.
Or are you doing anything this weekend or no? Anything
This
exciting?
weekend coming up. Yes, I'm coming to see you. Did you forget?
No, I
You
didn't.
think I wasn't coming?
No, I was just asking.
You don't want me to come?
I didn't say that. We
I need to hear it.
Yes, yes, you can.
Yes, what?
We're going to have. We're gonna go to the beach. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I'm coming see you, and
I
then
actually
also
low
I need
key
to see
forgot.
my. You know what? I'm not coming see you. I do need to go see my friend Sarah as well. I'm
Yeah.
not coming.
We were supposed to go see Sarah like last time.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We didn't make
So
it.
maybe we can. They just built like a. Well, it don't matter. You have one too, but they just built a new pool and stuff. So maybe we can chill in the yard and drink some green juice and get in the pool. I don't know, but I did tell her that I would see her.
Yes.
Yeah, but now I'm rethinking the whole Houston thing because also you did say you've been traveling every weekend, but you said Cam works this weekend, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but still, I understand that you probably do need a weekend to like just do nothing.
That is, I mean, nothing. If we sit outside, that's nothing. I actually was outside earlier, like with my feet in the pool. I wanted to get all the way in the pool, but I wouldn't have time to do my hair and stuff before we
Uh-huh.
filmed. But it's pretty hot outside.
You could have filmed in your swimsuit. You see me in my car.
Yes, I could have, and I could have actually filmed outside, but I was scared that my neighbor was gonna start cutting grass because he likes to do yard work on Mondays,
Oh,
and I was just like, I'm not gonna even chance it. But outside is my new favorite place right now. Hence the reason I'm like so dark, but it's
yeah, I
cute.
can't stay out of the sun, but I usually embrace it during summertime because I know like I love to be outside and love to be on the beach. So it's only a matter of time. literally. But yeah, you ready to get into the topic?
Yes, let's get into it. Let's give the girls what they came for.
Okay. Okay, guys. So this episode we are calling it Girl Code. And basically we're just gonna have a conversation talking about the do's and don'ts as far as operating in friendships, but just in general, like learning the do's and don'ts as we go through life together, because you know us women have to stick together. And there's kind of like some unspoken things that you just don't do, or things that you should do for your girlfriend. So yeah.
Or even some common ones that people say you should and shouldn't do. We're gonna give our opinions on it and say, do we
Okay,
agree
yeah.
or
Because
do not
sometimes,
agree? Because
yeah,
sometimes, it depends on the situation at hand. And it
yeah,
also depends on the friends at hand too, if you
yeah.
can get away with certain things. But we do have
That's
a
true.
list of things, of common ones that we always see. So we're gonna be like going over maybe like 10 or 11 of them.
Yeah.
Um, so we can start with the first one and I'll just read them out and we can just go back and forth and discuss them.
Okay.
You guys can even like comment, below or even tell us like what do you
Ooh,
guys think?
yes.
To let us know if you follow these girl codes, these common ones or not,
Yeah.
and let us know if we're on the same page or not.
Yeah, because you know, like it's crazy. Sometimes people are not on the same page. Like some like friend circles operate differently, and I'm like, she did what? No,
Yes,
ma'am.
something that's crazy
No,
to me,
ma'am.
but it might be normal to you, like.
Right.
So let's see if we operate the same. So the first one is never dating your friend's ex. What do you
Right.
think about that? I think
Me,
that, yeah,
I think
like,
that's legit as is. And just personally, why? Like, I would never want to do that.
yeah, there's
Like,
so many fish in the sea. Like, why your friend's ex? Like,
yeah, that's so weird. Like, and that type of, I don't know. I just feel like if one of my friends dated um one of my exes, it'll have me looking at them like, so you've been feeling like this the entire time?
yeah,
Like, so now I can't bring my man around you.
right. That's the real thing. Like, no,
Like, I don't know. I mean, I understand as friends we share a lot of different things, but we don't need to share the same man. No, ma'am.
no, not at all.
No,
It's just awkward because I feel like at that point it's like you guys, even if you were friends, like at that point you are no longer friends. Like, how can you be friends with them?
imagine your friend that's dating your ex coming to confide in you about the dealings with your ex.
Yeah,
You wouldn't have a choice but to be biased. And also, it's like, I feel like when when can I be in the same room as you two, even if the ex and I don't have bad blood or whatever the case may be, but like,
right.
when you get what I'm saying,
Yeah, I do.
because you're not really in many of the same rooms with your ex.
Yeah, that's kind of awkward.
That
And
is
then I think
awkward.
I would be thinking like, so when did this happen? Like you said, like has this been like going on? Like I don't know.
Right.
Like it'd just be really weird for me.
Okay, but we have to play, well, I wouldn't say devil's advocate, but we also have to, when do you think, if ever, a time that would be appropriate? Because you know sometimes people are like, well, I don't know, like, you know, in movies sometimes where it's like the friend actually encourages it, like, I think you two would be a perfect fit.
Hmm.
Do you feel like, if ever, that's a
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't really thought about it that much, but maybe. Okay, this is the only thing I can see. So say for instance, I'm gonna just use like random names. I don't know.
mhm,
So like there were like we all were like really close friends,
mhm,
and the friend A already liked the guy, but friend B ended up going to the guy first.
mhm.
But like
That's
friend A already had liked the guy and they had already kind of had a thing, but friend
mhm.
B kind of scooped in, and so now that friend B and the boy are broken up, then
Then
she's
friend
like,
A,
friend A's like, well, I have been liked you, like, but she just kind
yeah,
of stepped in
I
or
guess
something.
that's I guess that's different.
I mean, but
But
I don't know if it's right or wrong. Like I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I feel like
that's a like a great area. I guess
yeah.
I want to speak for myself that at that point I would just have to like literally charge it to the game, and like you said, there's more fish in the sea. Like if friend B like was able to swoop in and I didn't really go with my move, and he wasn't really anyone's, and plus I didn't even really like speak on how I
Hmm.
felt to anyone. I
Right.
can't feel any way.
Right, yeah.
But then also, now that he's dating my friend, yeah, I may still have those like unspoken feelings for him,
Hmm.
but I can't like I just it's like more fish in the sea. Like next, thank you. We should have played Ariana Grande's "Thank You" next to like Keenan on this episode, but yeah,
If YouTube wouldn't flag us so much, we could have played it.
I know I missed the music. It's okay.
I have another one. Never ditch your friends for a boy.
Ditch him. You first. You talk on this one.
I feel like it depends. Like it depends on the situation. I feel like if if he's in need of something,
Hmm.
and like okay, y'all, I have to go take care of my man or something like whatever it is. Like I'll see you guys later. I have to go home, or
Take
I didn't
care
go
of him.
home, but like I have to go take care of him for some reason.
Take care of him for some reason. Keep
And
going.
so, and other reason, I don't know. I feel like it's not always okay. Like if you do it constantly, then it's
Yeah.
like, dude, like you never want to be with us. Like I'm not even going to invite you anymore. Like you always leaving
Right.
us. But I feel like if it's occasionally to, you know, not
So.
okay. Well, I say ditch them. Like if we're together, like I'm with my friend, and then like if it's getting close to the end of the night, and like I don't know, whatever, I will leave my friend. Not all the time, but I will.
Right. I'm gonna be that friend that's like, tell Kim pull up. I understand, sis. Tell him pull up. Like, yeah. Nah, I'm super understanding when it comes to that because I expect the same in return. So I feel like you and I will get along great. But also, it depends. Am I out with a friend or am I out with friends, plural? Meaning, like, me leaving isn't stopping the party.
Party, yeah.
That sometimes you have to, I mean, sometimes you have to when you want to dip out. But, like you said, I guess it's a don't if you're constantly doing it.
Constantly, yeah.
Or if it's like you constantly canceling plans with your friends, or you get what I'm saying, along those
Yeah.
lines. But if it's like you always spend time with your friends or a friend, whatever, like no one should be hard up about you leaving to go with your man. um Now it's a difference if you have to leave to go with your man, like then
Yeah.
that's like a he got you on a leash. He have you on a leash if you giving that energy like you have to leave, like
Yes, have
you better
to.
go home or it's gonna be problems. Stay from around me, sis. Especially this summer. Stay from around me.
Well, what kind of summer you having, sis?
I'm just having me, and more me summer. So
I
what I
feel
say
that.
goes. That's just is what it is. So
I feel that.
stick
Or
around
what
me.
about like you guys make plans and then you're like, oh no, I have to cancel the plans. How do you feel about that? Like just canceling plans
Right.
before they even happen.
So
Like that.
I've done that. I've actually done that a few times, and just how it made me feel, I knew that I shouldn't do it.
Uh huh.
If that makes sense. So like I've done that a few times and just like last minute be like, oh well, me and whatever are actually gonna do this today. And that's kind of messed up. So yeah, I know. Girl sprung.
Well, you know did that to me, so I'm happy. So
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. I know better now.
Oh wait, I lied. You have.
Here. No, I have not.
You have.
Destiny Booting.
You have.
Des, you gonna sit here and call me out on camera.
I'm just saying you have done that to me before. We're being very authentic.
Must be when we were younger. Or as of recent? Can't be
Recent.
as of recent. Last year?
Yeah, we were supposed to do something. I forgot what it was. It was a holiday, I think, maybe. Oh, you guys wanted to do vision boards. I understand though.
Okay. Well, in my defense, those vision boards have never been completed. So I don't know what we were doing, but it wasn't vision boards.
That's even worse. You didn't even follow through with your plan that you were supposed to do.
I know, girl. Threw
But
me off. He threw me for a loop.
but it's okay. That's done.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it's a constant thing, then it's a no for me. Um, you shouldn't be ditching your friends all the time for a guy.
No.
If it's occasional to like, hey, I need to go home to do whatever. Um, it's
Yeah.
exceptional sometimes. But like if
Yeah.
you're like ruining the party, then don't do it. But I mean,
Yeah. And just make time for your friends. Like,
yes.
make time for your girlfriends because those are the people, hopefully, that will be by your side through many different phases in life. And just make. I understand that they're not like your partner, but in a sense, like you want to romanticize your like girlfriendships
Mhm. Mhm.
just the same, like So yeah. So
Yes.
first two, don't do.
Yeah. Okay. What about always keeping your friend's secret safe? Should
What
you?
about it? Look, what about it?
Yeah, I don't think there's no exception. Like if somebody's confiding in you and they ask you not to say anything, you don't say anything. Like
Yeah,
that's girl code 101.
that one's an easy one.
1000.
I don't even think there's. When will there ever be an exception to that? Maybe if they tell you something that's like super concerning as far as like their well-being,
Mhm.
then if you have to like because
Right.
sometimes we also have to take into account that sometimes people are going through certain things or dealing with certain things. But if it's not any type of danger, can cause any type of danger to them or
Mhm.
someone else, then yes, there's no exception to. Okay, what about this though? um what about when there's like a friend group? Because I like, ooh, I don't like that. Like, say if there's a friend group
Mhm.
and I tell A something,
Uh-huh.
like a secret, basically.
Right.
And because A, B, and C are all a part of my friend group, A may feel comfortable or feel like it's okay to share it with C.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? How do
Yeah.
you feel about that?
I don't like it at
I don't
all.
like it either.
I mean, okay, it depends on the secret at hand though. Like if it's like
Right.
something that's like okay, so for instance for me and I can call them out because they already know.
Uh-huh.
So for me, I found out Kobe was getting engaged. And
Hmm.
it's a secret because you don't want her to find out, but it's not like a detriment of secret, like it's going to ruin her life.
Right.
But I knew, and but it was so exciting. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like nobody else. Well, I need to tell people because we have to be there or whatever.
Right.
Um, so I ended up telling Caitlin, and I was like, but you can't say anything because I don't want the guys to know that I told you because the guys told me, and I
Hmm.
was just like, I don't know. I told Caitlin that Kobe was getting engaged,
Hmm.
and it didn't like ruin anything, but I guess I don't say it depends on the secret, but like that
It
secret
does though.
that was a secret, but I did
You
tell.
could have shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like that's something that's like, okay, as long as it doesn't get back to Kobe,
Kobe. Yeah.
yeah, then secret safe, like it's not like a problem with you knowing. But sometimes I feel like even though like you operate in friend groups, you definitely do have like I try to separate the friendships still, like
Mhm.
because you still do have different relationships with you
Mhm.
get what I'm saying, even
Yeah.
though it's a friend group. So something that I feel comfortable telling A, I may not feel comfortable telling C. Maybe A provide our friendship provide something for me, like for that thing, or you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I don't like that. Don't ever feel comfortable like I don't care who you are. Don't ever
Right.
feel comfortable like sharing a secret, because if I wanted C to know, I would tell C.
Yeah. Do you ever feel worried? Well, I guess not, because you know your friend that you can tell secrets to. But like,
Yeah.
do you have you ever felt worried about telling your secret to somebody and like the thoughts of, oh, what if
Yeah.
you tell somebody else?
I feel like a few times I have feel like I've shared something with someone, and I
Mm-hmm.
like it's in the back of my mind, like, are you sharing this with like this person just
Person, yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
you may feel like they know a lot about me, or because we're all friends? Like,
Yeah.
don't do that. But I'm usually one to, I'm very outspoken, especially in my friendships, like, because I don't like any type of confusion. So I'm usually one to be like, like just blunt, like bluntly getting the point across.
No, right. I feel like after you get comfortable and like, well, I didn't even say comfortable, but like building that like that trust with that friend that you can tell secrets with, then it's like that thought goes away. Like, oh, I know it's gonna be safe with them or whatever. But
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I was just curious. Let's go to the next one. Should you or should you not celebrate your friends' successes like they're your own?
Me
I
answer
feel
you.
like, oh, I can go. I feel like you should. Like, if that's your friend, you should be celebrating them like there's no tomorrow. Like
Right.
you shouldn't be that jealous friend like, oh, happy for you, like pat you on the back and like
Yeah, and just keep it moving.
yeah, like at
Yeah.
that point, like I wouldn't say you're not a friend, but I feel like you aren't my closest friend if you can't,
Right.
you're celebrating every success or something like that.
Yeah, I agree. And I get mad like when I feel like my friends are like underplaying their accomplishments. Like, you feel me? Like, girl, you did so like, let's go somewhere. Let's take a trip. Even if you just want to, like, let's just do something to celebrate this accomplishment. Um and I don't like when I don't get that in return.
Yeah,
Not saying that, not saying that I need it, but also it's just that,
it should be a
like,
mutual thing.
yeah, it's almost like that's kind of like even being in a relationship. Like, imagine like someone knowing, or just in general, imagine, because I feel like your friends, if you have like a close knit group of friends, everyone doesn't have to be close knit, but like you're close knit with your friends,
Yeah,
um, then they probably know what it took for you to get to where you are right now. So um, that deserves to be celebrated, and that's like for friendships, relationships, or just in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? In general, like, celebrate your people, family, like,
and I feel like that goes to say like if they're celebrating you, you should return the favor, like you said. Like it should be
yeah,
reciprocated. Like just don't like, oh, why didn't they celebrate me? But in the back of their mind, they're like, well, you never celebrate me, kind of thing. Like
yeah.
you
And
should.
also, that's why it's good to have friends that are equally yoked, meaning like kind of like on the have the same drive as you, because if you are constantly that person that um is knocking these milestones out of the park,
Mm-hmm.
um you don't want to be around people who aren't doing too much, because then it's almost like they'll, and maybe naturally, like, not even with ill intention, it'll maybe not seem like a big deal to them, like, you feel me,
Right.
because it's almost like you're always excelling, you're always, because like sometimes, I don't know, I'm not gonna get too personal.
No, say it. I feel like we probably thinking the same thing.
Yeah, like sometimes, like, I do feel like that, like I feel like I would naturally just want to celebrate people and stuff like that, or like, I don't know, like, just make people feel good about the things that they do. And I feel like sometimes on the back end, people just like expect me to just do good all the time,
Yeah.
or expect me to like just always have it together. And so I do appreciate, like, Sarah would like text me and be like, how are you? Or
Right.
call me and be like, how are you? And I'll start spilling on like, oh, this is going great, this is going great, yada yada yada. And she'd just pause me and be like, yeah, yes, I know like you're doing great, but like, but how are you? Like, you feel
Yeah.
me? Like, so when you are like chasing a lot of different things and are so driven, it's good to have those people that like really check in and keen in on you as a person
Right.
versus like just thinking everything's all good because you're accomplishing things on a daily basis or on a monthly basis. So yeah.
No. Yeah, that's good to have those people around. Always.
Yeah,
I like that one.
that one
The
was really good.
next.
Celebrate your people, bro. Celebrate your people.
Yes. All wins are good wins. The next one. Should you or should you not abandon a drunk friend? I think it's a never for me.
Yeah, I want to say that one's also like very cut and clear because no, you
No.
shouldn't. And
Like,
we're gonna like not they're functioning drunk, but like they're, you know, you need to keep an eye on your friend. Do not abandon your friend.
yeah.
Like yeah, I've never abandoned anyone while they've been like completely shit faced. Um and I've been completely shit faced.
Right.
And don't abandon me. Don't abandon me.
So, are you that friend that, like, so say your, for instance, your friends are at the bar,
Hmm.
you know they're drunk. Are you that friend that like goes get them and say like, hey, you need to watch it or anything or?
Yeah, or I'm that, yeah, kind of. Or I'm like watching, like I might let them be at the bar and stuff like that, but like the entire time my eyes are on them,
On
like
them?
waiting for, like just making sure nobody's on any type of weird time. Or but usually we don't separate, you know, because that's also a thing. Like if you know we're gonna be drinking, then don't separate.
Mhm.
Like don't separate. But then I don't know. It depends. Like I think that's cut and clear, but then it's like it also depends on the environment. Like if we're drunk like that and we're out around like strangers, then of course like stay together. But if it's
Yeah.
like around a whole bunch of people we know, then that's different because it's kind of like everyone's watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I like it. I like it. Ooh, this
Don't
one's
drink, guys. Just kidding.
this one. Should you or should you not tell a girl if her man is cheating on her?
Should you or should you not what?
Tell a girl if her man is cheating on her. I feel like we've talked about this before, but like, should you or should you not? I don't know. That's a tough one.
It depends. This one is so hard because it really just depends. And if you are young, as we are young, and if you have been in a relationship while being young, as we are young and have been in relationships, then 9 times out of 10, you have been stupid in a relationship before.
Right. Right.
um, and if you are currently being stupid in a relationship right now, then you may feel this even more. But it's okay, sis, because we've all been there. We've all been there. Um, so my take on this is,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's see.
and everyone may not agree, I will tell my friend the first time.
Right. I
I
like
will
it.
tell my friend probably the second time. I will tell my friend probably the third time. After that, if I have to get to a fourth time, my friend does not care. Or she does not care enough to leave.
Yeah. I
So at
feel
this point, me telling is only causing harm, even though the situation is already bent and you get what I'm saying. But it
I,
is me only causing harm to a situation just for her to have to get over it or whatever the case may be, because she ain't going nowhere. So I'm not. I got, at this point, I have to mind my business. Okay.
Yeah.
But I will communicate that with my friend. Like, it's not like just a. It's like a girl. I can't help you with this situation any longer.
Right.
Because at this point, I'm more worried than you. It's draining me.
Yeah. I feel like I agree with your answer, like 100%. Like if I had to answer that, that would be my answer. But I also feel like for me, I don't even know if I can let it get to a third time. Like at
Hmm.
that point, it's just like after the first two, like you said four, but I'm thinking like the third time I'm
Right. And I was being, I don't know,
generous.
generous.
And I was just thinking like, say for instance, like you've seen like, or I see one of my friends, guys doing something like inappropriate, like in
Hmm.
front of me. I think if I'm close enough to that friend, I should be able to like go to that her boyfriend and like tap him like, hey, come to the side, like let me talk to you, like whatever.
Right. I think so too.
What's going on? Like, what are you doing?
But you're more mature than me because I'm gonna go make the whole situation weird. Everybody in the situation gonna feel weird. I'm gonna feel weird for making it weird. For you making it weird already for doing something that you're not supposed to be doing.
Uh huh.
The person that you're doing it with is gonna feel weird, and you, sir, are gonna feel weird. I'm gonna make the whole situation weird. Everybody's gonna feel weird.
I mean, if we're in public, I feel like I would try to make it like as calm as possible. But
Ooh,
if we like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I feel
I
like
get what you're saying. Like if it's like a, you kind of like like I don't know, maybe walked in on something, not like, say if you were like, say if it's like, I get what you're saying, where it's kind of like a not public situation, but it's like you peeped it. You feel
yes,
me? Like
yes,
something that just you peeped. You have
yeah.
to go check in. You have to
Like,
go.
hey,
Yeah.
what's going on? Like, you good? Something wrong?
You 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 straight.
It don't look too good over here. I'm
Yeah,
confused.
you straight, sir. Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I would do. But if it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's what I would do. And then I would ask him, like, what's going on. So then I would talk to him, but I also let my friend know, like, hey, I talked to him. It probably ain't nothing serious,
Yeah.
but this is what or maybe, I don't
Yeah.
even know if I would do that. But, like,
I
if
get
I
what you're saying though. Like
was close
you.
enough,
Yeah.
I would, like, bruh. Because he might even tell her before me, like, try to beat me to the punch.
Oh, he will.
Yeah, I'm like, I said this or whatever, but this is what I thought or what I took from it,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But I feel like I've never had to do that, so I'm good. But that's what I would do if I was put in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've had to do that before. Um, but it was like more so of, I was like in high school and I saw something, and it was an older cousin, and I called and was like, yo, like I'm not joking, like he was doing this and this. And I was like very taken aback, but yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't actually had to do that to anyone that my friends were dating. But this also is like a good rebound question, because you said if you saw something, it's so crazy because you said if you saw like your friend's partner doing something, but if you saw your friend doing something, would you say something to her?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I I I literally call them out. Or I'm not saying they do that, but I would literally like,
Yeah. You okay? You good?
are you serious right now? Like, come on, not on my watch. Like, because at the end of the day, like, yes, she is my friend, but because we are friends, I feel like I'm not gonna let you mess up your life. Like, if you have a good relationship going for yourself or whatever, like this is your life. I'm
Yeah.
not about to let you ruin it on my watch.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Like, I just, if she
I
going too far down the line, like, no, like, I just couldn't let it happen. And I'm not trying to be like, you know,
mom,
stopping. Yeah, but it's just like I cannot let you do that.
Molly the mom.
Cause like, oh, Disney was with me and it was nothing. Like, don't put me in that. Like, so if you're on my watch, like, no, you're not gonna do that.
I'm gonna be like, oh, mom, stop it.
You would say that. You actually would. And I'm like, all right.
Mom, stop it.
Okay, and if she tells me to stop, I'm like, okay, cool. I told you. And
That's
I
exactly how you would be though.
like, okay, cool. And then when you call me next week because you're into it with your boyfriend, I'm like, bro, I tried
It'll
to
be
stop
the
you.
first off, it's the okay cool that'll like completely put me in check. Like, because it'll be like a okay, cool. You want to ruin your life? Ruin your life.
Okay, cool. I tried. Like, I'm not about to be over there begging you, pulling your hand, like, let's go, let's
And this
go.
is all hypothetical, guys. I'm just saying that I know the okay cool that she's talking about.
Yeah,
She's
right.
never done this to me.
I
I
have
don't
not.
know.
I have
Yeah.
not. No, I have not. You have not tried to ruin your life like that. But I would.
Maybe with the relationship. I'm just kidding. Okay. All
Oh
right.
my
Give me the next one.
God. Okay.
This sun is burning me up.
Should you or should you not defend your friend in their absence? So I guess like if you with a group of friends or a group of people and they were talking about your friend, should you defend your friend in her absence?
Um, Actually, this has happened to me recently. I'm with a group of friends, and someone's name comes up, and then somebody's in the group is like, I don't care for this person, and
Mm-hmm.
X, Y, and Z reasons why, right?
Right.
Now, my thing is this: if everything that the person is saying is true, and it also depends on the level of friendship that we have.
Right.
If everything that the person is saying is true, I can only ask them to stop talking. There's me no defending. I'm not about to defend like like it's a fact. Everything that they're saying is a fact. I can't battle with that. Like, what am I supposed to battle and say? But out of my respect for you, it's just like a man, drop that because this person is not here, and that's just is what it is. Like, don't talk about that around me. Wait till I leave.
That sound like
But
you.
if it's like say for instance, if somebody was talking about you while like nobody could talk about you like in front of me while you're not there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
nobody could do that. I don't care what like I don't know.
No, I feel
They
like
it's just not happening. Like no.
no. I feel like for me, it really hasn't happened often. But if it's like something like you saying, like it's all like facts or whatever, like oh she did this, like I would say like oh like let me remove myself from the situation, like and I'll walk off or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kind of like I'm not saying like I'm not adding on to it.
Yeah.
I'm just not. I just don't need to be in that environment at that point. Like
Right.
you know,
Yeah, just out
um,
of respect for your friendship or like your friend. Most definitely. Like nobody could ever go back to like one of my friends and be like, well, they was talking about this, and that, and Yaz was sitting right there, like,
yeah,
no,
no, I'm right. And
you'll
she
never
did
catch
that.
me in that. Yeah, that one's pretty.
Yeah, it's like I'm also not gonna be like no, y'all need to stop doing all this. Like I wouldn't do that either. Like it's just
Yeah,
the environment for that. I just feel like all that's just toxic. So like my friends, we don't even really do that. Like we don't really sit around and talk about oh like X, Y, and Z. Like that's
right.
just not our conversations. You know.
Yeah, I don't really, in general though. Like that's not. I know like women gossip.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think that's why like a lot of times I come off as the bros because I'm not for like I don't like it. I
Yeah.
don't like it because literally I don't care.
Right. Like
Like
baby, I don't
I
care.
can't be worried about nobody else. Like I don't care if you call me full of myself, but I just don't care. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I feel that. Let's go to the next one. Should you or should you not help your girl send an anger text to her man? I feel like I have helped them a lot.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
I have.
I was about to say that. Um,
And it. I feel like what I do, honestly, it's like make it less angry, but straight to the point. Because I feel like my friend is going through something right now, so she wants to say all the like,
Like the she wants shoot bullets.
yeah, he wants to get in and like dig deep and like cut his soul. And I'm like, you can cut his soul, but like in a nicer way, so like you don't regret it tomorrow.
Right. Like don't eat so you don't have to eat your words
Yes,
or say
yes,
something you can't take back.
yes. But I'll help you. I will.
Yeah.
I think that's not a. I will help you. That's it. You need help. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah. I've also had to learn um this is not much helping me any longer and I'm not in a relationship right now, but I don't know, like it's I feel like because I'm older maybe or like growing or have like been through many different experiences, it's like I don't overshare anymore at all.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm learning to, unless it's like I'm just through the through the roof upset with this person or like just on the verge of leaving them.
Mm-hmm.
I just ain't no more oversharing for me.
Saying that.
Like so hopefully my friends will have to help me send no angry text message.
You're absolutely right.
Like, yes, sis.
That shouldn't be a thing anymore.
Actually, we're not arguing through text messages no more
Yeah,
anyways.
that shouldn't be a thing. Like you should be having
Yeah.
something in person, communicating face
Yes.
to face. Like there shouldn't be angry texts. I mean, like okay, like if you have to say like we need to talk because this is why, or maybe you don't even say why, but like if that's angry, okay. But like other than that, like you should be talking in person. If this is like
Yeah,
a you
I
should just
agree.
be more mature about it and talk about it in person and communicate that because I feel like text can always be like ripping
Mm-hmm.
and it can be coming off way like worse than it is or like
Yeah, like tone is just you can always yeah, get someone's tone wrong and through text messages or yeah.
yes, I definitely agree. Um, let's go to the next one. Should you or should you not always seek permission before hitting on a friend's relative?
um I don't really like anyone giving me permission, but I think the right thing to do I think the right thing to do is to yes, get permission because what if you get what I'm saying? Just like you have to think further
Mm-hmm.
than just like that moment because what if let's say you had a brother and I start dating your brother and then your brother and I start having problems.
Yeah.
That you have to think about your friend, like you put them in a compromising position and you put your friendship in a compromising position because that's family and you even if the friendship is like best friends, like what you know what I'm saying? That's like another situation where it's like, where do I place myself?
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. I feel like I never really thought about it because I don't have many like I mean, I do, but like,
You have a family full of women just like me,
yeah, so I
basically.
never really thought about like, oh, can I date so until like I don't.
Yeah, none of my friends got no fine brothers. Um,
But there's like I never really thought about it, but I guess
or
I mean
cousins.
you understand what you're saying though. Like if I had a brother, or if you had a brother, like it would be like awkward, like just
That
like
if I had a brother, that would be your brother, literally. If you think about like our friendship. So if you had
yeah,
a brother, your siblings are my siblings. My siblings are your siblings. So
yeah,
it would never
or
be any room for that because that's literally your brother.
yeah,
So
yeah. I agree. I agree.
that's kind of weird.
The train passing and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Should you or should you not like always speak up if you have concerns about your friend's new intentions? Did you hear that?
Yeah. I was waiting for the train to stop.
Oh,
Um
okay.
so that one is So that's the one where it's like, should you speak up if like your friend has a new friend and you're like concerned about their intentions, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Me personally, I don't know if this is a do or a don't. Um, I would speak up, like,
Oh, your
but
friend.
also
Yeah.
I would speak up if I thought that my friend's new friend, I'd be like, where did you get her from? Where did you get her from? Return. I'm bored. I'm bored.
I feel like I would speak up with no hesitation. Like
Yeah.
she ain't. I don't know. I feel like I would try to have to understand like what kind of like dynamic do you guys have? Like what y'all friendship dynamic
What
is?
is
Like
this friendship for?
yeah, like
What are
what
you
did you
using
talk
this friendship
about?
for?
Yeah, and I would ask her like that, like, and to see
Yeah.
if it fulfills the purpose. But if it's like, oh no, she's like my good friend, my loyal,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what?
And I understand like that side of what you're saying because I feel like I have friends for different purposes. So like I understand that you and I, like our friendship, if you was to meet like, I don't know, maybe like a friend from college or something like that, you probably be in the back of your head, like, and it's just like, no, that's my friend for real, for real. But
Yeah,
I understand that there's a difference, like, and I may not even be in the same place of when this friendship like actually grew and sprouted, but it's like at the end of the day, like that's still like, my friend,
your
but it may
friend.
not be a friend that I operate with every day, if that makes sense.
No, I
I don't
do.
know.
I agree. I understand. I feel like for me, and I don't know. I feel like the place I am right now, it's like I either have friends or you're not my friend. Almost like
I feel you. And you gotta look at it like, I mean, in
oh,
a sense, like you do have to look at it like that. That
like
brings up a good question though, because I was wondering, like, because like with those friends that, or like, I don't know. I guess at this point, if they're not your, I don't know. Like, I guess if y'all not in the same place as when
you guys where you found
that
them.
French, yeah, it's kind of like is that now an associate? Because sometimes you can feel like you can't completely operate in your
Mm,
wholeness around certain people, and that's a bad thing.
yeah,
So it's kind of like now at the age that we are now, and maybe, I mean, everybody may not feel like this, but it is true that it's like you have to like kind of like start like letting go of people that
no
just,
longer serves you.
yeah, no longer serves you. Yeah,
Like
that's true.
that's what I feel like right now. Like, and I feel like I have a lot of friends, but they all like
Hmm.
serve a great purpose in my life. And people that I may have been really, well, not even say really close to, but like people that I was close to at one point in my life that I don't
Hmm.
have anymore. Like they didn't enter this season for a reason,
Ooh,
and I feel like yes, you can be my associate if that's what you want to call them, but I don't necessarily call you like. 'Cause I feel like my friends, the friends that I have, like are close friends. Like I keep my close friends around.
yeah,
So like I don't know. Like yes, I can have associates and stuff, but is either you're my friend, like my close friend, or you're
not a friend. Preach, pastor.
that's just what I feel right now in my life.
Hey, that's what you need.
So I
I
agree.
like it, sister.
I do. I think we have one more, and that is should you or should you not show your friends that you appreciate them? I like wholeheartedly say you need to appreciate your friends, like
Yeah,
because you need to cherish them because you never know what could happen. You need to let them know that you appreciate them and the things that they do for you, for your relationship, how they help you grow, or whatever it is, like whatever they help you do, or not even help you, but like how they serve in your life. You need to let them know that.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's just like to the point now. I 100% agree, by the way. And it's like to the point now, like, I will remove myself if I don't feel appreciated. That goes for anyone and anything. Like, if I don't feel appreciated, you don't have to worry about it. I will remove myself. And that's just what it is. Like, because people, if you allow people to, they will literally, like, suck the life out of you. I'm not joking. But like they don't ever push or like breathe life into you.
yes.
Like, and it's all about reciprocity in friendships and relationships. And it's just as simply put as that. Like, show up for the people that you love, show up for the people that you care about. And if you are not showing up for them, then you need to reevaluate yourself and also just don't have so much expectations from someone but you're not willing to put in anything.
Yeah.
Like, that's a leech. That's a
Yeah.
leech.
And I feel like once you see that that's a red flag, which brings us to like our next topic, red
Oh
flags.
yeah.
Flags on the play. Like if you have that stuff going on, like you need to notice that early on and like check up the deuces because it ain't healthy. But that was our last question. And I mean, I feel like this whole episode we've been like winding down, like it's a very
I
chill
do. I feel
episode.
like this is a very chill, very almost like a mini episode, but I liked it.
Yeah, it was really like straight to the point. This is how we feel. Like, so you guys got to know us um, throughout the whole episode, like what we would do in these situations.
Yeah.
As always, you guys can hit us up. We appreciate all the feedback that you guys give us. Um, Comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you follow the podcast platforms. Um, if you ever have any questions or concerns, like, we're here. And as always, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Do you have anything to add, Miss Martini?
No, like I said, we do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Another Monday, another podcast episode knocked out of the books. But also, yeah, we are next episode talking about red flags. So we both are kind of excited, but also on edge to talk about that. But yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in, and we enjoy talking to you.
All right. We love you guys. Bye, besties.